Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return.
Creepy.
Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Okay, so we're in another area. There's a Lorestone right here, so let's grab that. And there's one more after this.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Okay. So we got this one. Now we can go to the door. This is another area where we're gonna have to kind of not fall for Valravn's tricks and figure out the puzzle. This one obviously being more complicated and complex and longer than the last one. As you can see, there's a bunch of nooks and crannies and a bunch of bridges you have to drop down and a bunch of portals you have to go through. The door is up there, which then leads to the boss. So let's go up to the door first. Let's focus on it. So if I remember this part correctly, if you go through the portals, they start like disappearing.
Valravn's souls. It's over here. It's over here.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two.
So you kind of have to go through both areas.
It's magic. It's magic. This reminds her of some...
The forest.
Where? Which forest? Forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
Can't go that way because
She went to the wilds
there's
along
nowhere to
with
cross.
She
Ah,
wanted
there we go.
to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillion.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillion.
But she didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
Okay, we go.
She
Keep
thought
going.
she'd bring the darkness
There
to
is
him
another
too.
Lorestone in this area, which is the final
She even
one.
died.
She thought the curse would affect him.
I don't think we're anywhere necessarily near it just yet. But we're gonna be definitely before you go through the door. Is
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
some are still
there
there.
you go.
But where? Some are still there.
Valravn's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick. Quiet. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
So we bring down this bridge.
But she remembered
Make a
Dillion's
shortcut.
words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Now there's another portal right here, which creates a bridge to cross. I think the next Lorestone is inside that gate right there. So obviously this gate is locked from the inside, so trying to open it from here
Open
won't
it.
work.
She has to.
Not from this side.
There's another bridge right here, so let's bring this down. Just to make it easier to come back to anything. And then now, or is that the way we gotta go actually? Oh yeah, I think so, because we gotta go through that portal next. So let's go across, look through that portal. Which will open the way to the ruins. Then we gotta go through the bridge again. Go through the opening in the wall now. There should be a Lorestone inside, which is going to be the final one of this chapter. Let's open the door first. Okay, and then let's look for the... Or is it over here? Alright, let's take a look at it. Ah, there it is. Okay, in this area. Let's crawl into this stone structure. It's this little tiny area. You focus on it, and that's your final one of this chapter.
The Northmen say that Odin has 2 ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God. Senua, like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory, if you are to succeed in your quest.
Okay. So we go up the stairs, up the ladder. Go around.
There he is.
Wait, what? What's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. The wall made you disappear, needs to come back first. Ah, okay. So hang on. So I think I can maybe just drop down, right? Yeah, okay. So we gotta go back across the bridge, go through that same portal. Now since we opened the door, we go back through the door this time. And this way, we'll be able to cross it. Once we go up the stairs and up the ladder again. Then there's a portal up there, which will make the other half of the ravens disappear, and it'll only leave that one that's the main one, which you need to progress and to align the symbols. And then from there, we can open the door and fight the boss and move on to Surtr's realm, I believe, maybe. Alright, so here we go.
The ravens. They were what? No.
There's still 3.
There's 3. There's 3. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? She did it.
So go down the stairs here.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Alright, so we go this way. We gotta go back, I believe, up there. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Or is it? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Just gotta go back up the same way. Was he? Actually, let me see. Oh, it's right here. Right? Wait, what's happening? Oh. Here are the stairs. Oh, this isn't it. Hang on. This is not it. It's not on the bridge, is it? No, hang on. Pretty sure it was somewhere over here. It says, let's see. Entering this portal, you'll find all but a few symbols that are left back in the center of this area. Head back to the center and across the bridge, near where the first Phantom of Valravn was perched, and looking back to the door, you should be able to align the symbols to open up the door. So maybe over... It's definitely this way. Hang on. Wait. There we go.
Valravn broke. The gate is open. Open.
She did it.
Okay.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillion before her time comes?
Okay, so we go through the next door. And moving on to the boss fight. But I think there's one more test. Which I don't think it's as long. It's definitely a quick one. So he's up there. But he'll disappear once we enter the area. He's like in his little perch up on his, he has like a nest, since he's a bird. He's a, I don't know if he's a raven or what, but... Okay, so once again, we gotta go to the door. We should be good on the Lorestones from this point forward until we get to the next area.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
So I'm gonna go this way.
Darkness. We can fight it together.
Wait, this is blocked off, so this is not the way yet. Trying to find the first path towards one of the gates. Let's see, head to the right of the door to find a beam you can climb over to the ladder. Okay, so I was going the wrong way. So I think it's this way over here. Oh, there's a ladder up there. Okay, got it. Alright, so go through here. The ladder. Alright, here's the first portal. So we go through the portal. Go back down.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now.
Oh wow.
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
That's interesting. There's another portal up there, which we gotta go through. Okay, we'll cross the beam. We can bring down this bridge as soon as we get down. Alright, cool. And let's see, can we line them up over here? Or what do we do now? Let me see. Let's see, so look through the portal to find a new wooden beam that will put you a little behind a lifted bridge. Cross and drop the bridge, then return to the portal and go through again to find the branches behind the bridge have lifted. Okay. Taking you up to the nest. Got it. Okay, and then from the nest we can match the symbol. Alright, don't fall now. Alright, relax. Alright, here we go.
The gate is open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.